Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we have my NFL Conference Championship game predictions. So last week in the division round, I had a record of 3-1, which brings my playoff record to 7-3. Starting off this week with the NFC Championship game, we have the Eagles hosting the 49ers. So the 49ers, they weren't great last week against the Cowboys, but they got the win, and the Eagles, they were absolutely dominant in their win over the Giants. Now, both teams, they've been great all season. They're definitely the top two teams in the NFC, in my opinion, so fitting they face off in the NFC Championship game. Now, both teams are very good offensively and defensively. Both offenses are run-first offenses, but I do think the Eagles, they have the more well-rounded offense and a bit better of a passing game. Now, the 49ers, they might be able to force the Eagles to become pass-heavy this game because it is very difficult to run the football against the 49ers defensive front that allows just 77 rushing yards a game. In the regular season and in the playoffs, only 90 rushing yards a game. For the 49ers, offensively, they're have a few key players on the injury report. They're banged up, with Christian McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, and Deebo Samuel also all dealing with injuries, but all are expected to play against the Eagles, so that is definitely a good thing for the 49ers. Both teams also have fantastic defenses, so this is a game I could see being on the lower scoring side in a defensive battle. I could truly see this game go either way. The 49ers, they have the experience factor here, aside from the quarterback position. Obviously, Brock Purdy's 7th-round rookie, but aside from quarterback, they've got the experience. They've been here in the NFC Championship before. And they were also my pick to win the NFC and win the Super Bowl before the playoffs begin. So there's no reason to go away from them now when they're 1-1 away from a Super Bowl appearance. I'll take the 49ers defeating the Eagles on the road and winning the NFC by a score of 23-20. Moving on to the AFC Championship game, we have the Chiefs hosting the Bengals. So for the second season in a row, we will see the Bengals go to Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Joe Burrow's been great against Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs in his career. In fact, he's 3-0, and that includes a regular season victory over them this season. Now, the big story for this game, aside from Joe Burrow being undefeated against the Chiefs, is the injury to Patrick Mahomes. So he suffered a high ankle sprain in last week's win against the Jaguars. Now, he was able to play through it, but he was clearly bothered as he was hopping around on one foot. Now, Patrick Mahomes will definitely play, not a doubt about that, but I don't think he's going to be 100%. Now, he might not be as bad as last week, but he's still not going to be completely healthy, and that is a big loss to his game and the Chiefs' offense, as he's so good at getting outside the pocket, scrambling around, extending plays, and finding receivers downfield. Now, with his injury, I wouldn't be able to expect him to do that, and that's going to make life easier for the Bengals' defense. And the Bengals' defense was already good against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs when Mahomes was healthy and making all those crazy plays, and now that's just going to be a lot easier for the Bengals not having to chase Patrick Mahomes all around the field. Offensively for the Bengals, they're dealing with some injuries to the offensive line, and we don't know if they're going to get any players back, but the offensive line was pretty good against the Bills, so there's reason to believe they'll be able to hold their own against the Chiefs. Now, this is a game I could see going either way, but because of Patrick Mahomes' injury and how valuable his legs are and buying time, extending plays, and then finding receivers downfield, as I said before, I'm going to go with the Bengals advancing to the Super Bowl for the second season in a row, as the Bengals will defeat the Chiefs and win the AFC Championship game by a score of 28-20. So, those are my NFL Conference Championship game predictions. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications to don't miss any of their upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. Make sure to check out the community tab of my channel where you guys can vote on who you think will win each conference championship game. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my predictions, disagree, and why. But I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.